Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Doctor Who. This is season 26 and this is part 1 of Ghostlight. So just from the title first off, I'm kind of thinking, oh, I wonder if this is maybe like a war period episode or maybe even like a Victorian episode or even like my actual first thought was, what if this is kind of like Sapphire and Steel? And do you remember the one where there was the landlord and the artist and the woman was trapped in the picture? It made me think of something along those lines. So if it was, that would be really cool because I think that was probably one of the darkest and most enjoyable episodes of Sapphire and Steel that I ever watched, and I just adored it so much. So if this is a similar thing, then I'm really looking forward to it. Last story was amazing to have the Brigadier back, and even though it was kind of a little bit of a mess and a little bit all over the place, as a whole I did think that story was quite a fun story, and the last part is the part that I probably enjoyed the most. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what this one is actually about. It's only 3 parts, so let's go.
I brought you your dinner and your copy of the Times.
Oh, well, at least he can do the puzzle. Just assuming it's a he. Oh, well, shit. This isn't going to be like another Black Orchid situation, is it?
Tell your master that the Reverend Ernest Matthews has arrived. Well, this house is Gabriel Chase, is it not?
Yes, sir, but excuse me, sir. As I understood it, you would not be arriving till this evening.
My patience has already been sorely tried by the interminable journey from Oxford.
Oh, good lord.
Professor, 30-second penalty.
Just get on with it. It's all part of the initiative test.
You're still a lousy Parker.
Where are we?
Playtime.
Well...
Is this a museum?
It's a laboratory. Oh no, it could be a nursery.
Or maybe just a room where they
Kids
put
have to be pretty
shit?
advanced and creepy.
Be concise.
It's well safe, Professor.
Oh, very succinct.
It must be Earth.
You tell me.
Well, this equipment's prehistoric.
No, not really.
I like the toys, though. Ah, those things are pretty sick. I can't stand dead things. Must be Victorian.
It's a surprise.
Does something happen at 6 o'clock?
It's all right, my dears. Don't worry. Our day is done. We shan't stay here a moment longer.
Does whatever it is come out at 6?
Still here after dark.
This isn't a haunted house, is it, Professor?
Maybe.
I told you I've got this thing about haunted houses.
Did you tell me that?
Yes.
How many have you been in?
One was enough. Never again.
Or what?
I think you should go and greet our guests, my dear.
Or what is going on?
I used to go to museums on school trips. There's always don't touch, don't wander off, don't give the school a bad name. Still did it though.
The front door's this way.
Hello, what's your name? You got stuffed and it wasn't even Christmas.
Ace.
See you later.
What do you make of that?
Dunno. Whose initials are RFC?
Oh, it was your initiative test.
So I'm asking the questions. When was the Royal Flying Corps invented?
The name wasn't thought up until 1912.
Ah.
I'll give you a badge if you like. Ask me another.
Well, who's RFC? Professor, I'm only looking.
Looking's one thing.
Touching something entirely different.
It's radioactive.
Very slightly.
Oh!
Is it safe?
There is no safe level.
Well, what about RFC?
Well, let's hope we abandoned it before it came to any harm.
Oh, shit!
Pseudoacegae. Quite lethal.
Where did you find it?
Here, I wouldn't touch it if I were you. This is my friend Ace, and I'm the doctor.
I'm a fellow of the Royal Geographical Society.
Really? So am I. Several times over.
Is it your snuff box?
Please, young lady, you're barely dressed.
Who's undressed?
My friend, she comes from a less civilized clime.
What do you want me to do? Wrap up in a curtain?
I'll just put your jacket back on.
Savage. I'm sure in Central Africa you've seen far grislier sights.
He
But
calls
Ace's
her
ankle.
savage.
See my ankle.
Well, your boots then. You're, a big game hunter, I take it.
I am. I must say I'm very grateful to find an ally, Doctor.
You are?
You have given me the proof I needed.
I think this guy was in Black
Don't touch
Orchid.
it.
This is the first substantial evidence that I have found. I came here to find Redford's friend Cooper, one of the finest explorers in the Empire.
RFC.
The snuff
I
box.
just knew he was in this house. I am commanded to find him and save him from the clutches of that blackguard, Josiah Smith.
This insolence has gone far enough. If I leave now, madam, Mr. Smith will regret the consequences. Condemnation of the Royal Society can be ruinous. So be it.
I don't like this.
Matthews,
Like,
you must
it's
forgive
weird.
me for keeping you waiting. I am Mr. Smith's ward.
You are Gwendolen, are you not?
Yes, sir. My guardian was most concerned that you'd been kept waiting, but be assured he'll join us shortly.
The whole place gives me the creeps.
I thought it might.
Well, he's a head case. The house is like a morgue. Everything dead.
Very good, sir.
That was out the blue.
I shall be with you shortly. Poor silent brute.
Oh, God.
Not silent now. Redford's had some stories. The pygmies from the Aleutian forest led him blindfold for 3 whole days through uncharted jungles.
I like the incidental.
They took him to a swamp full of giant lizards like giant dinosaurs. Do you know, young Conan Doyle just laughed at him. Well, there's doctors for you.
That wouldn't be a Chinese fowling piece, would it by any chance?
We're 2 weeks out of Zanzibar. I must find Redford's.
Tell me what else you found.
Nothing.
Describe it. It's all right. I'm a doctor.
Yes. There was light.
Ghost light.
Burning bright in the heart of the interior. It burnt through my eyes into my mind. It had blazing, radiant wings.
Why did she even try that?
When Redford was in the Congo, he faced a herd of stampeding buffalo head-on. He raised his gun, and with one single bullet...
I don't think this guy's okay.
There you are, old chap. Redford, I found you. What have they done to you? You look like a ghost.
Is it really him?
Oh,
Mine snapped. He's seen something too big to handle. Snuff out a light. I think we better go get some help.
oh
Blow
God.
our cover.
Josiah Samuel Smith, I take it. Dust to dust. I'm the doctor, and this is...
Just-
Reverend Ernest Matthews.
Why did he put the lights out?
House College, Oxford. Your servant, sirs. Welcome to Gabriel Chase.
Josiah Smith.
What's with his glasses as
Now
well? They're
perhaps
very
you'll account for your
non-Victorian.
Fascinating moth?
I recently made a study of these moths. Even in a single species, there can be a wide variation of colouring from countryside to town. I'm certain they're adapting to survive the smoke with which industry's tainting the land.
Possibly.
Darwinian claptrap.
Oh shit.
Nimrod, the door.
Oh.
Stay back. Come here.
I'm sorry, Doctor.
Is he dead?
Redford, what did you see?
Oh.
He was so frightened, his hair turned completely white. He went quite mad, you know.
Let's leave, Doctor.
But he may need help.
Hurry, Professor! This way, please.
This lady.
Nimrod, what's going on? I told you not to ring me now.
Nimrod's kind of
Nimrod.
being hit on the head.
Are you there?
I escaped.
Oh, at least they're honest.
Having trouble with your connections? Perhaps I can help.
Doctor!
On the other hand, I have an emergency of my own. Excuse me. Time to emerge.
When I lived in Perivale, me and my best mate, we dossed around together. We'd outdare each other on things. Skiving off. Stupid things.
Oh, God.
Then they burnt out Manesh's flat. White kids firebombed it. I didn't care anymore.
I think you cared a lot, Ace.
Is that why she's angry often?
That's when I came over the wall to the house. This house.
Tell me what you saw.
Doctor.
Tell me, Ace.
Excuse me.
There's a new scent in the dark. There's a warming, pulsing. They sing blood.
Bloody hell.
That king. That king.
What the... This is not what I expected at all. When it started out, I was thinking, oh, this is kind of like Sapphire and Steely, like actually being in this Victorian house. But then learning that this is a place that Ace had came to when she was like 13, and the doctors brought her back here, I'm guessing to like face her fears because she was scared of this place, and he's obviously wanting her to overcome that. I was wondering where like a lot of Ace's anger stemmed from, because even though she's been with us for a while now, she does come across as quite angry still a lot of the time, and I always wondered what it is that made her that annoyed constantly or angry or kind of rude to people. But I'm assuming it all stems from whatever happened to her when she was 13, and she got this weird feeling when she was dared to come into this place. But then on top of that, we learn that the people that work here leave before it gets dark, and then there's like another staff that are here on the night. There's this person locked up in a room, and then we've got this other guy who I think was in Black Orchid, terrified of a snuff box because there's a light in it. And then we've got this spaceship, which I think the house is possibly a spaceship. And there's like this control room where there's now these weird creatures at the end. And it's kind of like, I'm trying to figure out what is actually going on here and what the purpose of these aliens being in London, I'm assuming it's London, is. And it's kind of like, it's messing with my mind a little bit. But I like it a lot. It's a lot different from the first episode of this season, like the first story. I think I actually enjoyed this a lot more. I'm going to go watch part 2 and I will see you guys later. So thank you.